We are all pinching pennies these days, hoping to save a buck.
And if you feel like you are paying too much for your utilities, it may be worth it to shop around. Eyewitness News reporter Patricia Lopez joining us now to show us how doing it can save you money and time, right?
Well, the thing is, who has time to call all the different companies to find the best rate on power or the best deal on cable? But in today's Stretch Your Dollar, we'll show you how a couple of different internet companies have made it easy to one-stop shop and compare.
It's pretty high, getting higher. We have to really shop around.
Everyone is looking at ways to cut their utility bills, but not everyone has the time to shop around.
It takes about a whole day worth. Call around, see what's covered and not covered.
So the site's very simple to use.
Jeff Wagner with WhiteFence.com says his Houston company's free internet site is able to track and compare prices on home services like the internet, television, home phone, cell phone, and electricity.
It's a site where you just type in your address and all of the services, the home services available for you, will show up on the screen.
After you type in any residential address in the U.S., within seconds it returns a quick list of what service is available from what company and at what price. We wanted to check the electricity rates for zip code in Spring. We found the cheapest rate at 11.5 cents a kilowatt hour and the most expensive at 18.5. Each plan will tell you how long the rate lasts and the conditions and terms. Once you choose your plan,
you have the ability to actually connect those services online as well without ever having to pick up the phone.
There's also another website called allconnect.com, and it offers a similar free service. Like WhiteFence.com, it takes away the headache and complication of the growing options in utility and home services. Like many customers, Madhuri Vasudevan had no idea these websites existed, but now she plans to take advantage of them.
Well, I think it would be extremely convenient to have that kind of a website that you can utilize for so many services at the same time. Yeah, it would be extremely efficient.
Now, before you sign up for any service, remember to read all the terms and conditions. And coming up at 6, why some of the lowest plans may not be the best for you. There's some hidden costs in there and some contract notes that you want to be sure to read.
Good to know.
All right, thanks a lot, Patricia.
A lot of us are looking for ways to save a little money. Cutting your electric rate or lowering your cable bill could be just a click away. At 4 o'clock, we showed you a couple websites that search for the cheapest rates in your area, but some of those rates may not be the best for you. Eyewitness News reporter Patricia Lopez explains why in today's Stretch Your Dollar.
That was outrageous.
Wendell Wade was shocked last summer when his electric bill was $425 for 1 month. At 25 cents a kilowatt hour, he had to change providers.
Got slammed, yeah.
After hours of calling around, he got a better rate. But instead of all that time calling around, all Wade had to do was go to several websites that do the work for the consumer. 2 websites are WhiteFence.com and allconnect.com. These sites promise to find the best rates in your area.
And we actually send the order directly over to the provider and your service will be confirmed.
But before selecting a new plan, find out which plan works for you. For example, we found a great rate on electricity for 11.5 cents per kilowatt hour.
That can make a significant difference for your utility bill.
However, after reading TXU's terms, we realized the 11.5 cents was a variable rate that could change going higher or lower from month to month.
We want to give them all the information available so that they can choose what's right for them.
Also, be sure to find out if there are any cancellation fees. In other words, if you agree to a long-term contract and rates go down, it may not be wise to lock in long-term. Now Wade plans to shop and compare rates online.
Just 1 click away, huh?
While all these special websites say they work with hundreds of providers, consumer advocates recommend number 1, reading all the fine print and the terms and conditions, and number 2, also checking each power company's website for their different rate plans. Patricia Lopez, 13 Eyewitness News.